Welcome everybody to a replay cast, just kind of to get some practice casting and
10
whatnot of
seconds
the
remaining.
Moscow Epicenter LAN tournament. It's EG
5
versus
seconds
Team Liquid here,
remaining.
and my co-caster again is Skylar TK. How are you doing today, Skylar?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Radiant team
Not too bad.
ban.
Played a game as Terrorblade, won that today, so pretty happy. And yeah, I've just been kind of chilling at home playing some Spook Souls.
All right. uh, so we got some bands coming out. Puck, Night Stalker,
10
Doom,
seconds
decently
remaining.
standard, except for maybe the Night Stalker. I don't really
Yeah,
know.
5
I
seconds
think the
It's
Night
fine.
remaining.
Stalker is a lot to go. Well, I mean, Fear plays a really good Night Stalker,
Yeah,
so. And then
Dire
obviously you have
team
to ban
pick.
Earth Spirit against Jarex since he's like known for that hero. Kind of makes sense there.
yeah,
I think a lot of these roaming four positions, just so so that we know, um, just so that you know where like it's gonna be a standard and
10
not like
seconds
gonna have a random
remaining.
Doom appear in your lane and whatnot.
yeah,
5 seconds remaining.
yeah. I don't know. Puck's generally annoying. I don't really know. Is it like
Reserve
target
time.
ban at any of them? Uh,
Sumail's pretty good at Puck.
Sumail's decent,
Yeah,
I think. I don't know. But
yeah.
all around, Puck is a pretty
He's just
decent
he's just
hero.
a really good tempo controller in this patch. I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
pucks have great success um, in the epicenter and just all around in gameplay.
Yeah.
But the first pick Tusk
Radiant
kind of
team
goes back
pick.
to 6.84 when Tusk was really strong then. But Jarex just plays amazingly on that hero, kind of the hero he goes to if he can't get his hands on that Earth Spirit. Um,
I think you're slightly ahead of me.
10 seconds remaining.
What's your timer at?
6, 5,
5 seconds
4.
remaining.
All right, composite for the
Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I
Bounty
just got to
7, 6, 5,
I'm at
4.
29 right now on
Okay.
the second pick.
All right, go. All right, so Bounty Hunter picked.
Hmm.
Bounty Hunter is really
Radiant
annoying to deal
team
with,
pick.
so can understand picking it up early.
Yeah, and Fear plays Bounty Hunter pretty well here. Um,
Yeah, he's a support now, isn't he?
yeah, plays four
With
positions. AOE has
Aoi.
gone to the
Oh,
carry role.
he is the carry.
Hmm.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, PPAD is the other support. Dark
5
Seer.
seconds
All
remaining.
right. Dark Seer is pretty
Dire
decent.
team pick.
It's pretty annoying for melee carriers to deal with in the lane with the Ion Shell and all that. Somewhat hard to kill with the Surge if you don't permanently stun him. And Vacuum and Wall is always a good combo to have. So
Definitely.
all around a good pick.
Also, I do think it like picking up Darkseer really early is kind of a struggle. I mean, an Oracle could come out here from Team
10
Liquid,
seconds
and that
remaining.
kind of ruins the Darkseer's lane.
Yeah, he
But
can purge off the Ion Shell of the creeps, right?
yeah, and you can purge off Surge, so it's really
Yeah.
good that way.
5 seconds remaining.
But if they do pick Oracle, their laning is kind of not very good because Oracle Tusk is not the best support duo ever, and it kind of you
No.
just know what you have to deal with on the side of Team Liquid if they pick up that
Reserve
early
time.
Oracle.
Yeah. Beastmaster coming out from Liquid. I sure Beastmaster's been picked up a lot recently over the past couple patches. Actually, it seems like,
Hmm.
and he's generally really good with the
Radiant
massive
team
slow from the
ban.
boar and the BKB piercing roar. So
Yeah, and
kind of rhyme that.
one of the biggest things is actually the Hawk Vision.
Yeah, Hawk too. I forgot. I completely
Being
forgot about that.
being able to see around the map and whatnot. It did get nerfed last patch,
It's
but
still
10
good though for
seconds
seeing. Like,
it's
remaining.
still really
it's
good.
good for invading though, because you can see
5
over trees
seconds
where they're at.
remaining.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing that not many
Reserve
teams have
time.
been doing, but that you can do, is that you can infest inside of the Hawk as
Yeah,
lifestealer
yeah,
and do like Hawk ganks, but that doesn't happen uh, too often. Just kind of a
yeah.
fun little thing you can do.
I like those life stealer cheese strats with Infest. I think they're pretty funny.
Dire team
Yeah,
ban.
we actually got cheesed with a lifestealer last night during practice. It was not very fun.
What did they do?
Just Radiance lifestealer runs at you
Oh,
in a ancient creep.
yeah. I feel like
10
did you
seconds
pick like a more
remaining.
magic heavy draft?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
5
It
seconds
works really well
remaining.
against those because we had no way to deal with the.
Yep. You have no way to deal with a 2k HP golem. It's magic immune.
Radiant team ban.
We got Alchemist and Lycan for bans. Alchemist, I can understand. He's seen a decent amount of play recently with the armlet changes. Lycan, I don't really know.
I think Lycan's mostly
10 seconds remaining.
when Tumble Man plays a really good Lycan, and also with the Beastmaster, they could
5
just
seconds
push
remaining.
and push really hard. And
Yeah,
that's one
they
of the
could
things
push
Bounty
super
Hunter really
fast.
doesn't deal with. If they do a push strategy,
Reserve
Bounty Hunter
time.
just kind of he doesn't
He doesn't
add
do
anything
anything.
to that to defending it.
I mean, he's got the nuke and he's got the track and he's got invis, but that doesn't help him when they're just 5-manning at 2 minutes.
For sure. So what do you think the second support here is going to be on the side of Evil Geniuses?
They might want more of a less aggressive lane support to help their carry, maybe. Someone just can kind of pull, because Bounty Hunter's going to be moving around the map, roaming. I don't really know who it would be, but I'd probably say the same thing for both teams, actually. Beastmaster and Darkseid are pretty much guaranteed to be the offlaners. Yeah, Anti-Mage ban here. Slardar too. Alright. Anti-Mage's pretty good carry, but I guess that means they don't want to go too late. And Slardar is just generally annoying to deal with.
Team ban.
Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
A lot of PPD was playing a lot of Abaddon yesterday. They picked it 2 games for him, which could be really good against Beastmaster because you can purge off the
Oh yeah, yeah.
stun, purge off the slow,
10 seconds
and
remaining.
it just allows them to do a lot. It's really and
5
it's a comfort
seconds
pick for
remaining.
PPD. So if you wanted to
Mhm.
take that route,
Yeah, I think that's definitely a pretty viable pick here. Pick the Winter Wyvern though. That's another PPD hero if I'm not mistaken.
oh yes, for sure.
And okay, Lone Druid. This is going to be either really interesting or really boring.
Radiant team
And Death Prophet picked up here.
Alright.
team pick.
So even after her nerf, she's still decently strong. The Spirit Siphon really got hit hard though with the stick.
range nerf.
Yeah, the range nerf and I believe it got a damage buff actually.
10 seconds
But it's just so
remaining.
hard to stick on that person.
Yeah, it's
now.
hard to stay on them now though.
5
There is
seconds
some anti-synergy here with the. I mean, we talked about.
There's
that,
always
the-
anti-synergy with Winter Wyvern.
I mean, if you pop down the Winter Wyvern ult and then Death Prophet ult's going, that's like a couple seconds, 4 or 5 seconds that you're just not damaging anybody with the Death Prophet ult, which could be pretty bad. But I'm sure PPD knows when to go in and
Yeah.
use his ult. I mean, it's especially good against Beastmaster. Just with all of his summons, you just pop it right on Beastmaster and he kills himself. So.
Let's talk about Lone Druid. This is a hero we don't see all that often, I don't think.
In
I
competitive
know-
play, it's seen a lot more.
Seen
but
more, yeah.
Not in pubs because it takes some coordination.
It takes too much coordination for my lowly pups.
And it actually looks like it's gonna be a carry Lone Druid because of that. There's a Beastmaster instead of that.
Yeah.
That is more common.
Yeah, so they really, they want to push. they want to take their towers. Yeah, it's definitely
yeah,
a carry
it's
though
definitely
from
that
the
carry.
Dragon Knight pick.
team ban.
So DK versus Death Prophet is probably going to be the matchup. So how do you feel about this?
It is a lot of pure and magic damage that goes through the DK's Dragon Blood.
10
He does get
seconds
that
remaining.
HP regen, which will help him out a little bit. But I think Death
5
Prophet,
seconds remaining.
especially being a ranged hero and she has that nuke, will be able to contest, or not, like, should come out
Reserve
on top,
time.
I think.
Yeah,
Maybe not all the time because the Dragon Knight, I don't think there's really any solo kill potential is what I'm trying to get.
No.
But they will both farm. Because Dragon Knight really can't touch his Death Prophet. If Dragon Knight runs at her, you just Soul Siphon, Spirit
Spirit
Siphon,
Siphon.
and drain health
Just
while
run.
he's attacking you, and if Death Prophet runs at you, you just run
10
away. You're not
seconds
gonna die by the
remaining.
time you get back to your tower. So I don't think there's really any kill potential there in that lane.
Yeah.
Dire team ban.
Another thing though is Dragon Knights gets passively a lot of armor. Actually, it goes up to 12. Looks
Oh
like.
yeah, and against the DP,
So that's really good versus Exorcism being physical and all that.
for sure. What do you think about Enchantress Band, since they already have the Tusk?
10 seconds.
I mean,
Enchantress?
if they pick up the Enchantress, I think Jarek's...
Dire team.
No,
That leaves
Kuroki
them
does
too
play
weak.
Enchantress, but it would be a 5 Tusk, which, I mean...
I don't think they plan on picking Enchantress. I don't.
Yeah. And here comes the
Red
Ancient
team
Apparition.
picks.
This is the hero I've been actually climbing the ladder with in solo ranked. I've won my past 4 or 5 solo ranked games playing this hero. I think it's really underrated right now, especially because of all the strength cores and all the healing that is happening.
They get, yeah.
But yeah, this last
Chaos Knight too.
Chaos Knight out of AUI.
I like Chaos Knight. Many people don't like him, but I think he's pretty cool.
I just don't see how Chaos Knight is meant to work. They don't really have
I
ways
don't
to
know.
deal with the illusions, but how does Chaos Knight kill anyone? You can't really kill Dragon Knight. Can't really kill Lone Druid. You just get Savage Horde. Can't really kill Beastmaster because of Roar. I mean,
I don't know. Another thing though is with AA and Winter Wyvern, how does that work? When Winter Wyvern ice cubes someone, then the AA puts more ice on top of them. How does that work? And it stops them from healing.
well, obviously it just stops the healing, but you just get colder. I mean,
10 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
you get frostbite. All right, so we're into the game, and the pause wouldn't be Dota without a pause.
oh, of course not. So, if you want to, I'm gonna introduce EG on the Winter Wyvern. We have PPD playing his signature Whipper Wyvern, and we have Sumail playing that Death Prophet, the Octopus Legs, and we have EG Bulba playing the Darkseer, and on the Chaos Knight we have AUI 2000, and last but certainly not least we have Fear playing that Bounty Hunter. And why don't you go ahead and introduce Team Liquid?
All right, so on Ancient Apparition we have Kuroki. Got that pretty cool crown. I like that. Tusk, we have Jerax. On Lone Druid we have Matumberman and Fada on the DK. And then we have Mind Control on Beastmaster.
So we do have PPD TPing down and getting that early Observer Ward here in the bottom lane. Could be pretty helpful against the Beastmaster, like knowing where he is and seeing the boar and whatnot.
Another thing, Tusk has picked up a smoke, so looks like they want to go pretty soon.
Oh yeah, maybe there could be some pretty with the rotation from Tusk. Death Prophet could be a pretty easy kill there.
Yeah.
Bounty Hunter is gonna go in and scout, trying to just see where Team Liquid is at this point. Does get the
A
ward
nice
here on
aggressive
the,
ward.
Yeah, on the high ground. It's a pretty good ward to have. Should see the Tusk rotations, just allowing them to avoid these ganks coming out from Team Liquid. They do drop a sentry by the top rune here, just to see if Bounty Hunter's around, so that they can try to get a free easy first blood on him, but he is not.
Oh,
There's a good Ice Shards coming on to Fear, and they already have the Dust picked up. The Chilling Touch just gonna blow up that Bounty Hunter, and so they do get the first blood after all. But not because of the sentry, just because playing a little bit aggressive there, not knowing that all of them. And Team Liquid do get both Bounty Runes, which is not as big a thing as it used to be because they don't give the experience anymore, but it still is pretty good for Team Liquid here.
yeah, the 100 gold is definitely really nice for mid laners, even if it doesn't give you the massive XP advantage it used to. Still, though, I think it's worth contesting them. Maybe less now. Fear's moving in on DK.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna get a little harass here. Has the Orb of Venom gonna poke him down, and the Spirit Siphon comes out. That's a pretty good chip damage here, just to get away half of his health, make him eat a tango. But he does have 5 tangos and should get that Dragon Blood soon, so shouldn't really bother Fada here all that much.
Yeah. Alright, Beastmaster took a little bit of harass, but overall it doesn't look too bad for either offlaner. Darkseer has yet to get a single point of experience, while
Quite
Beastmaster has
unfortunate.
about 2 creeps worth, I think. Yeah, they really hate him. Like that. Oh, Ice Shards.
They're gonna Ice Shards block him off here. They get the Chilling Touch, start whacking at him a little bit. The Tumbleman comes in here. They might be able to get this kill. There is no surge. He's gonna salve up, and now they're just gonna run away. At this
Yeah,
point,
I
Bulba might
think they
wanna be
needed
going into the
Snowball for
jungle.
that.
Yeah, but Jarek's only being level 1 still. Gonna be a pretty
Yeah.
easy kill there. Fear just 1v1ing the Dragon Knight over here. Doing a pretty good job. I mean, the Death Prophet is about, 8 CS above the Dragon Knight at this point, and so that's
Mhm.
really good for a really good start for Sumail here.
He has picked up the Dragon Blood, so he does get that nice 3 HP regen and can trade even more effectively if with Death Prophet or Bounty Hunter.
Jarex gets an Arcane Rune top. Might try to go with do a rotation with this. Bulba's just trying to get some XP out of this pull from the Ancient Apparition, but if the neutral creeps get the last hit, get 0 experience for that. So he is gonna have 2 range creeps coming his way though, so that's a lot of XP out of the creep wave. Because of
Oh yeah, this will
Change.
push him
Should get him
well
to
into
2.
level
Yeah, definitely get him
2.
level 2 here.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, putting about halfway actually. Yeah, look at there. All right. Chaos Knight getting a pretty good farm down bottom. Second in net worth, only to Death Prophet. Look at the last hits, only 1 behind actually. That's pretty good.
Yeah, CK has 11 denies too. Oh, and
And
Bounty Hunter just
Bounty Hunter.
fast way back to base, buys out and kills himself. Gonna TP back in. Probably had low health and mana after dueling Fada. But there
Yeah.
is a smoke rotation coming out of
Oh, here we go.
Jarex and Kuroki here. As you said with the early smoke. Bounty Hunter is sort of in the vicinity, but I don't
Winter Wyvern's
and,
coming.
and
I think they
PPD
know.
coming in too. They probably thought that.
This could be awkward. Oh yeah.
So they're gonna lead in with the snowball onto Sumail here, and he is gonna go down even with the Soul Siphon healing him up there. They are gonna pop the Bounty Hunter and the Ancient Apparition there to the Chilling Touch, doing a lot of work in these fights.
What time are you at? I think I might have been slightly ahead of you. Did you lose your headset?
Oh, I was just closing my door, and
Oh, okay. I think I might have been slightly ahead of you there.
that's alright.
Yeah.
So
So,
we have PPD making some stacks in the jungle, probably for CK or Sumail to come down and farm. Even though Liquid is leading in kills, the CS is heavily favoring EG here with the DK. Almost, I mean, Sumail doubling Fada's CS here.
yeah, Lone Druid is keeping up with CK, but that's kind of expected. They're both being pretty much uncontested in their lane. Owie actually has no one down there. Everyone's focused on mid. Jerax might want to snowball. I don't know. Well, PPD is sitting right behind them. Do they? I don't know if they saw him. They probably just know he's there though.
PPD is running up into the jungle here. Doesn't have a ward on him, so not really sure what he's doing. Trying to, I mean, they see the Beastmaster because
Yeah, they just saw him.
But yeah. Sumail is going
Siphon
with the
on
Spirit.
Sumail.
Spirit Siphon here, but just some harass. Bounty Hunter might come in from behind here, but no, the creep wave's coming into the tower. So we'll pop this regen rune, get out another wave here.
So let's talk about items. What do you think Chaos Knight's gonna go? It looks like he's going the early armlet with the Helm of the Iron Will.
Yeah.
Lone Druid,
Armlet is
not too sure. Got his
really
Midas
strong
actually.
On these melee
CK.
melee cores now, especially on CK, where he can get the with his Phantasm. But after that, I've actually seen AUI go Echo Saber before on the Chaos Knight, but I don't know if it'll do that this game. Kind of.
I think Echo Saber is really nice on CK and really nice in general. Kind of a weird item, but I like it.
Yeah, especially on heroes like Slark and Sven, that just get a lot of that.
Oh yeah.
Hit.
Looks like Jerax is just trying to babysit Fada. I guess that's nice though. Get him some safe last hits. Still, Sumail's almost doubling his though, so that's probably not too good for Liquid. Fear. Oh, on top we got Fear going on my Timberman with the Invisible Ion Shell, one of my favorite combos.
Yeah, I shouldn't really lead anything. Invis is coming off cooldown here. Yeah, they're just gonna
Yeah.
keep running away. But a good thing that needs to be noticed is that Ancient Apparition is getting a lot of space here up top.
Yeah.
Already about to hit level 5 after this range creep here, and once that snowball, the ice blast comes on cooldown off, like comes online.
When you,
it's
once
gonna
it's
be
online, yeah.
a lot of gank potential out of any of these heroes, really.
So Mind Control looks like he's just been full-time jungling, which he can do. He's Beastmaster. He's pretty decent at it.
Up to 1200 gold here too. Really,
Yeah,
has
pretty
quite a bit
good.
of gold.
He's probably gonna pick up boots. Hopefully, I would hope so. Boots are a pretty good item, I've heard. Yeah, there we go.
They make you a little bit faster.
Lone Druid not opting for boots, but he doesn't really need them too much. He's already pretty fast at 325, and that really might have sure helps him.
And even though Sumail is quite a bit ahead of DK here in last hits, he is a level behind. So Fada's just gonna pop the dragon form and start poking at this mid tier 1 tower.
Hmm.
CK finishing up that armlet. And smoked up actually with PPD and Bulba here, trying to have 4 people up top trying to wrap around, and actually Kuroki's gonna dodge that gank. They're gonna keep moving.
I think they
over.
want Lone Druid though. They might get him if they see him.
They're gonna move over here. No, he's just gonna. I think those pings.
Oh yeah,
they
ping.
know
He did.
that the bear pop and sees AUI gonna pop the Savage Roar. Oh, great snowball coming out of Jarek, dodging that stun. Ice Blast hitting on the AUI. He is gonna destroy the
Oh
Jarek's
my
there.
God.
He is gonna pop the snowball. Dragon Sun coming out onto Boba. Sumail's gonna pop the ult here. Splinter Blast is gonna hit Fada. Ancient Apparition does die over there, and this is actually a good fight going out of EG, because Sumail coming in with that exorcism just allowing them to kill off that Dragon Knight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Mind Control is split pushing bottom though, but that is about 1,000 gold swing
Radiant's
in the way of
bottom tower
EG there.
is under
Unfortunately, AUI had to die.
Dire's top
A
tower
lot of
is
gold going
under
to
Yeah,
attack.
he only lost 59 gold, so not terrible considering the advantages team gained. I think it was worth it.
Can its end be drawing nigh?
Beastmaster has returned to bottom. Looks like, deciding that the lane was better than the jungle.
Well,
Radiant's
with
bottom tower
AUI
is
moving
under
out,
attack.
probably.
Yeah.
Radiant structures are
He does have
fortified.
Savage Roar, so they might want to try to get a kill with him soon. Would not be surprised with that. And Aoi wants to go top, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's like, screw Beastmaster. I don't want to lane against him, even though he's not that bad.
There's a smoke coming out of Jarek's and Kuroki here. I think looking to wrap around. Kuroki gets down a good ward here. Actually, they get 2 really.
2
deep
wards, nice.
I don't know if they want to get a kill out of this,
Hawk
but
helping.
what was that?
They have the Hawk helping Scout, but I don't think they can get it though.
3
Bounty
wards,
Hunter
right?
sitting in the
Right, all in
trees.
this area.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no hiding in the jungle.
Oh, of course. They might wrap around here on Sumail. Sumail
We've
is
seen
gonna
Ice
go
Blast.
in. Fada's gonna pop
Ice
the
Blast
stun.
going out.
They get the Ice Blast onto Sumail. Sumail looks to be dead. The Chilling Touch is coming in too. PvD is going to try to get as much damage in with the Splinter Blast and the Arctic Burn as he can, but they're just going to walk away. Great gank coming out of Kuroki and Jarek. They're also getting a lot of vision in the jungle.
It was a pretty clean kill. It gets smoked too with all the wards they got down. So overall, pretty good. Further trying to shut down Death Prophet. Looks like she's got a Yule's recipe, so she's gonna go for that Yule's early. Pretty good item on her, I think. Synergizes well with her ult, especially when you get an Octarine core eventually, because you can still heal while you're up in the sky.
I mean,
Let's
something
see.
that is the Fear is still only level 5 on this bounty.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah.
So if
Looks like he's trying to sap some XP in their jungle.
yeah,
Oh, he takes the CS.
CS over on the
is
ball
under
here,
attack.
but
Radiant's bottom tower
I mean,
has
Mind Control
fallen.
just kind of
We
solos down that tier
all
1
saw it
tower. No
coming.
contend
The
at all
Dire's
from
poor
Yeah, they
top
didn't. They
tower
forgot about him.
can Can its end be
I mean, that's
drawing
already a
nigh?
Necrobug 1
Enjoy
on
yourself
mind
while
control.
you
It's
can.
really
Yeah.
fast for
For
that
Dire's top tower has
Radiant
fallen. Structures are fortified.
Yeah, that'll be really nice, especially if they want to try to push mid. They might. Looks like they want to get it, and they do they have
Radiant's
TK
middle
for 'em?
tower is
15
under
seconds, but I don't think they can really fight into this too well.
Dire's top tower is
Darkseer
under attack.
doesn't have vacuum. He does have
Radiant's
wall,
middle tower is
but
under attack.
I don't know if that's gonna really save them. Maybe if he got it like on the river and they were stuck, but I don't know how he'd get there in the first place. But it looks like they're backing out and going bottom to try to get mind control. Maybe.
Dire's middle tower is
Be it.
under attack.
Bounty Hunter's going down there.
Yeah. I don't know. It looks like EG is trying to take out this mid tower, almost getting the rift onto the Dragon Knight, but missing just barely.
Yeah.
They do not have exorcism actually for another 60 seconds or 70 seconds or so. Bounty Hunter is gonna get the Janata slow onto the Beastmaster. Owie is gonna get the roar, but the roar goes onto mind control, and the Ice Splash just blowing up AUI there. Mind control is getting out just barely with his life, and that's 3 kills going the way of Liquid. Sumail is going to come in here and try to see what he can get done, but he doesn't have Exorcism. This is really risky for him.
There's nothing he can do. Especially with the double bore slow, I mean, there's nothing he can do.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So Beastmaster did get out of there by the skin of his teeth. If the illusion of DK had like the poison breath actually did like the DOT did damage,
Yeah.
he was dead. But thankfully, it doesn't for him.
Yeah, and I mean, this really shows the power of the Ancient Apparition here. That Ice Splash just melting.
Yeah,
all-
that destroyed them.
I mean, ice is melting, but it melts through the CK and all of these EG heroes because of. I mean, you can die not at your like 0 health, so it just destroys them with all the nuke damage they have with it.
Yeah, it's especially good against Armlet toggling because you cannot toggle with Ice Blast on you. It just doesn't work. So I think that was actually a really nice pick. Maybe a little bit boring to watch, but
I mean,
and play sometimes.
They did pick the Ancient Apparition before the CK, so I mean, they picked
Yeah.
the CK as the AA, which is, I mean, there is a 5-man smoke coming out of EG here, trying to go into the jungle. They don't see anything, so this, I mean, they have a deep ward down in there, but they don't see anybody in the jungle. They do see Croaky and Jerix here, but looks like nothing's gonna happen out of this. They might just kill this bear off. They do get the stun, and so they smoke gank the bear. Well done. 300 gold
Good
going to
job.
PvE, but it is kind of a big deal. It's 300 gold, so it's basically
Yeah.
but
Does it give XP? I don't remember.
it gives XP, but I can't remember.
I don't. It's not as good as killing a hero. And plus, you just got another one right there.
Yeah. But if they do kill it again, that's pretty big. 'Cause
Yeah, then he's screwed. So DK does have an armlet now. Oh, smoke. All right.
yeah, this is just to defend this tower. They can try to get a
Radiant
jump
must
on
summon
it. They
the
are going to get the
strength
snowball onto
defend the
PPD.
top tower.
They get the punch on him. He is going to win curse the Necrobook, so that's
Radiant's top
he is going to go down
tower
there.
is under attack.
Exorcism is
You
popped
got
by
that Necro.
Sumail. Oh, Group coming out of going able to end the Ice Splash is melting him. Roar is going to go on to Sumail, and he just gets it. AUI is going to go back into this, and
I don't
he's
think
gonna
this is
try
the
to-
play.
He is going to try to right-click people down, but now he's just going to die. That's 4 kills going the way of EG. Or, I mean,
Radiant's bottom tower
Liquid.
is under attack.
Yeah, all around good fight. This AA is doing work with his Ice Blast, really just preventing the Death Prophet from doing anything by blowing her up so quick.
Oh, look, they found
Yeah,
the
and you
Radiant
can't get
structures
healed at
have
the
been
end of your
fortified.
Yeah.
kind of your second win.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
PBD is going to try to chip them down here with the Splinter Blast and the Arctic Burns, but he is going to get
Oh.
Ice Blasted and
Oh,
just
jeez.
destroyed by the Dragon Knight here. So yeah, I mean, you really can't underestimate that Ice Vortex. I mean, when I play Ancient Apparition, I like to go the 1-4-1-1, but Croaky seems to like the Cold Feet here better. They don't have a lot of magic damage, so I can see why.
Bear does go down actually, but it'll have it up in like 10 seconds, so it doesn't even matter.
They are gonna
I
pressure
did
this
not
tier
see
1
who
tower
got
mid.
it.
Chaos Knight getting
Sometimes I
blasted
find myself saying, for no reason at all, Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's good for him. He hasn't really gotten too many items recently. Being 1-3 to with only 78 CS, he's actually fallen behind a decent amount, actually. Lone Druid now at the top with 105.
Yeah, I mean, even having that uncontested lane that AUI had, he should be. I mean, he's still only level 9. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he should be a lot higher level than what he is right now.
Yeah, Druid's 12, but I guess that's due to the fact that he has a Midas, and they've been winning fights.
I mean, DK's 11 and Sumail's only 10. Like,
Yeah,
DK is almost 12, and I mean, 11 is that the
super
level
hard
that
one to
takes,
get
yeah, it
past.
takes the longest. It takes the most XP to get to level 12. So yeah, I mean, after the lanes were going pretty well for EG here, but I mean, they've definitely been losing these fights. Liquid just playing around that Ancient Apparition and DK very well.
Yeah. So, how do you think EG would start winning these fights? Do they need BKBs, or what do you think?
I definitely think they need to have the Winner's Curse and just blow someone up immediately. I think if that Winner's Curse was onto a hero and not the Necro Book, it would have been a really good fight for them. But Sumail, I mean, yeah, PPD is gonna go on and blast over under Kuroki. He is gonna get the
Dire just can't
ult,
resist
and yeah, that's a pretty good pick off.
Nice timing right there from the Splinter Blast.
Yeah, I've actually never got that timing.
Radiant's top tower.
It's quite hard
Seems
to
like a
know
bit of a
exactly because
setback.
it has a really slow projectile speed there. They are
Yeah.
going to surge up Sumail and try to run after Mind Control here.
Dude, that vacuum on the board got him.
Yeah, and that was his own
Radiant's
team.
top tower is under attack.
So the AOI is gonna
Radiance
focus
on Lone
Fada.
Druid.
That's a
This is a big item.
Yeah,
18 minutes.
18 minutes and a
Yeah,
Mind
this is
Control.
what happens when you give Lone Druid uncontested free farm. He gets a Midas and a Radiance at 18 minutes.
And winning fights. I mean, he hasn't won once.
Yeah, definitely. Beastmaster also has a Necro 3 currently, which is really good,
Yeah, that's really fast.
considering we've seen other times where, yeah, I mean, the average Necro timing is about, like, somewhere between 10 to 12 minutes from what we've seen. But 18 minutes for 3 is pretty decent, especially because they have just so much more health and are generally way harder to deal with.
Oh yes, for sure. They are gonna get this D ward here, under the cliff that A was getting down. Which
Yeah, that was a pretty obvious word placement,
yeah.
but Mind Control farming pretty aggressively, even
Yeah,
though,
he's getting scouted out here by Fear, so they might try to go on him.
yeah,
If they knew,
Oh, yeah,
if they
he-
know he was alone.
he's way out here. Yeah, I don't think they can get him though. Maybe Death Prop. Oh, Bounty Hunters.
No, they're just
Zenyatta track.
him up.
Yeah, they're gonna back out.
Shadowblade onto the onto Fada here on the Dragon Knight. Pretty good pickup. They do have the Bounty Hunter to get that track and that vision off, but
Mhm.
it isn't just another X factor that EG is gonna have to deal with.
Yeah. Looks like he wants to get a kill with it for the reveal. I don't know. I don't really agree with Shadowblade on Dragon Knight. I think it's kind of stupid, but I think it's more preference.
I think it's a lot better now with the Silver Edge change. You can get the Silver Edge with the Ultimate Orb, and then it gives you a lot more stats than it used to.
Yeah.
Beastmaster and Lone Druid are just gonna be taking Rush, just no big deal. I mean, it's a pretty fast Rush with that Necro 3 and
Fair.
Mind Control having the maxed out aura, so
Yeah.
everyone's attacking a lot faster.
Yeah, Wild Axes are not very good.
EG does have an invis room, or Sumail does have an invis room here. Is gonna
Oh.
silence Spear Siphon, get that 4-second stun. They are gonna blow up the Tusk, it's pretty good, but they get the Splinter Blast onto everyone here, and the Frost Blast going onto Sumail, blowing him up. They are gonna kill the Ancient Apparition in the meantime. They do see AOI Fada gets the Dragon Tail stun onto him and the Roar, and yeah, that is a dead Chaos Knight there.
I feel like that was the first roar. I've never heard it before.
Oh really?
I don't remember hearing it. Maybe I'm sure it went out, but it feels like the first roar. But I don't know if they've needed it though.
They do.
Either
they
way.
do get the Aegis and kill the course of EG. So I mean, that's a one fight by Liquid if I ever saw one.
Mhm.
Even though you do get 2 kills, I mean, it's probably not enough at this stage.
No, they need to. They cannot trade. I don't think Liquid
Radiant's middle tower
at this
is
stage
under
anyway.
They do have the bounty hunter, so trading isn't the worst.
Whether
It isn't the
accidentally
worst,
or
but they don't.
otherwise,
They don't. They,
Radiant's
They
they
lost
don't
it
want. They
tower
can't
is
afford it
fortified.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't trade their cores for the enemy's cores because I mean your cores are behind. Midas on CK.
Radiant's
That's
bottom
kind of late.
tower is
Feels
under
like maybe
attack.
Really
I didn't see when he got
aggressive.
that. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe because they're
Frost
behind.
Blast
But
is coming in, and they are going to get the
Has fallen.
Dragon Tail stun onto AOI. He's just going to right-click him down. They do get the 4-second stun. He probably is fine here, but I mean, it just shows you the power of that. Oh, Jarex does get the great
Tusk.
ice shards here, but nope, just going to leave him. In the meantime, Mind Control does die down bottom,
The
probably
Dire
with
just
the
can't resist
Winner's
attacking.
Curse was there,
Radiant's
used there, and,
courier has been slain.
that is a
Courier Snipe. Where
lot
was
of
that?
gold
I didn't see
on
it.
that courier.
Radiant must summon the spirit to defend their top tower.
I don't have a courier button, I don't think. Oh, I do.
I don't know.
It was Sumeo's
Radiant's
Etherlens,
top
so
tower
that is a
is
big deal.
under attack.
Oh yeah.
Etherlens and Tome of Knowledge.
That's gonna really hurt him definitely with the reduced range on Spirit Siphon. The other ones can kind of pick it back up, but it's still like he's gonna be stuck without that for another 2.5 minutes. And if Liquid wants to take a fight, then they should probably do it within that 2.5 minutes.
Blink Dagger picked up on the Beastmaster, so they have that initiation now. They
Yeah.
didn't really need it. I mean, hasn't really needed it before in the past, but they do have it now.
It's
Dragonite
just a
does
good
pick up
item.
That, Silver Edge, so I mean, he's farming very well here.
He's got a
on
haste.
Dragonite.
He's ready to go. They saw him with a sentry.
Croaky
A
looks to be
walrus.
picking up a mech. Has the buckler and only 17 gold, so not too close, but does have that buckler, which gives him a lot of armor.
And we got some infused raindrops on the bounty hunter.
Yeah, that item's really good on support side.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Especially against the Dragon Knight, probably gets rid of most of the, I think, half the damage from that, because it does 300 damage, and so it'll block 150. That's good. And just gives him some passive mana regen.
The mana regen is really what I like about it, though. 8.5 is nothing to laugh at, especially since it gives you
0.85.
0.85. My bad.
8.5.
Yeah, it gives you 85 mana regen.
They are leading in with the ice shards here onto AUI, and Jarex is just on point with all of these. He gets the rift onto the 4, but they do the 2 stun onto the lone druid, but the frost blast is just gonna clean him up there. And again, just killing off these core heroes from EG, just farming out of position or being caught out by the frost blast. And I think this is kind of what happens when a hero goes out of meta for a while. Like, we don't really see Ancient Apparition picked up that often, and you don't really not really used to that burst damage that support can deal. And Fear is gonna go down here in the mid, probably just cut out with the Necro 3 and Snowball on top.
Yeah, those Necro 3s are pretty dangerous with their True Sight for Port Bounty Hunter. So he's
Mech
gonna
is
be extra
complete
careful.
on Kuroki, and this is kind of their timing to push high ground here.
Radiant's middle
They're just gonna
tower
have
is
Lone
under
Druid pushing
attack.
bottom. Does still have that Aegis for a couple more minutes.
Wow,
Radiant's
Lone
middle
Druid is
tower
just absolutely mauling this tower.
They get
Radiant's
both
middle
tier
tower
3s
has
here.
fallen.
And Dragon Knight is going to Silver Edge.
Can it be?
He's gonna stick around. Yeah, looks like he's going to stun up onto AUI. The Frost Blast coming in. If that Frost Blast hits, it is going to hit. Shouldn't go down here. Throws another stun, gets Reality Rip, and does blow up the Dragon Knight, but does die to that shatter of the Frost Blast. They get the slow onto Kuroki, but the Snowball is coming in. Oh,
Radiant's
going to the
top
neutral
tower
just to
is
save
under
the
attack.
Liquid Kuroki. And there are no stuns, so he is just going to TP out safely. And so it's a 1-for-1 and tier 3 towers going the way of Liquid.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it for Liquid. The 2 towers going down, that probably gave them 600 gold alone just as for each guy. So that's really nice. Sets them even further ahead in their lead. DK already has another 1.8 gold, or 1,000 gold. Lone Druid's still sitting on the top of the net worth, though, with 16,000 net worth. Pretty good.
Fear is gonna
For,
get snowballed onto here. The Dusty Scream coming in, and they are gonna roar him, but probably not necessary. But it has a pretty short cooldown, so.
yeah, only 75 seconds. Not bad. Now, Beastmaster has an Aghanims, but I'm not sure what it does. I thought it increases the duration.
Beastmaster or Lone Druid?
Beastmaster.
Oh, I thought you said he had it. No, the Aghanims on Beastmaster lowers the cooldown, I believe, and makes the cast range longer and makes it longer, I believe.
Okay. So what you're saying is if you got that and you got Etherlands, you could just do global roars, right?
Of course, it doesn't actually.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Basically global roars.
Yeah, it might as well be global.
Frostblast is gonna miss on everybody there. Just kind
A
of
rare miss?
Yeah, I mean I think that's the first miss I've seen.
Yeah, I feel like that's the first miss.
Lines being drawn on the map. Looks like Jarex wants to push top. Jarex does have blink.
Vada is getting wrecked by the trees in the jungle.
They are gonna smoke up here. Vada still has 2,500 gold, plus that silver edge. Don't know really what he's gonna pick up next. Doesn't really need the blink. Lone Druid's going for the AC, so Fear is gonna pop the smoke here. Oh, they are gonna snowball onto PPD down here. They get stun onto Jarex, and Jarex might die here. He does. The vacuum is pretty good, but the Frost Blast is actually gonna miss. Fada is gonna run after them. Roar going on to Sumail over here on the side, and they're just gonna clean up Sumail. And without the exorcism, that's just a lot of their damage. I don't know how they kill anyone else. The mech coming out and saving Fada.
Yeah.
Fada is gonna go right click onto Fear, and Bulba's trying to run away here. Nope, gets brought down. Bounty Hunter gets brought down on the top, and that's just a 5-man wipe from Team Liquid. They do kill the Tusk, but I mean they need a lot more than that at this point.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
DK.
coming out of VG.
Alright. It's
So,
a fairly
yeah.
short game.
I mean, I think EG picking up that Bounty Hunter first kind of sets them open to being pushed like this, where you just have non-stop aggression, and if you don't win any team fights, that Bounty Hunter is kind of useless.
Yeah, definitely. Really, the Beastmaster Lone Druid DK was the death of them. With that massive push they were able to do, and ended up being the end of them.
Yeah, so if you liked my casting, or if you have any criticism for me or Skylar, you can tweet at me at Curtis_Condota. And yeah, we'll see you next time.